What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I am bringing you guys a kind of weird video. Let's change this situation. There we go. I do videos for project panning. I do a lot of hauling, stuff like that, but there are some items in my collection that I am project panning outside of my project pan videos, if you will. They're not necessarily in a project pan, but I'm also just focusing on these products, and these are products that are not in my project pans, so they don't really conflict, or I use them in a weird way, so that's why they're not conflicting. These are all products that I wear basically every day, and I just kind of wanted to give you guys a video talking about these items because I always list them or forget to list them down below, and just in case you're interested, there you go. So first thing you guys know about this is my NYX pencil, jumbo pencil in milk. I am almost done, so let me see if I can get my camera to focus. I cannot. Okay, so you guys can see where the top of this product is. That is the very edge of where the product ends. I have maybe one or two more sharpenings of this and then I'm done, which typically means 2 more applications. I am extremely excited to get this out of my collection. I wanted to use this up before I got a more liquidy white base, and I've been looking at other white bases. We'll see if I get any more. I have a lot of eyeshadow primers, eyeshadow primer potential things. I have a lot of like pot gels, gel eyeliners, stuff like that that I could use for primers. So I'm here or there right now when it comes to deciding how I'm going to deal with that, but I just wanted to let you guys know. And then I'm kind of going out of order already. I have this NYX pencil, not NYX, this is a NARS lip pencil in Walkery. I don't know. This was in a project pan, I believe, when I only had a blog and I lost it. It was in one of my purses and I recently found it and I figured I could use this as a lip liner. So that's what I've been using. It's a jumbo pencil, yes, but I've still been using it as a lip liner to get the outer edges and then also fill in my lips to then apply whatever lip product from my actual project pan on top of it. For brows, I've been focusing in on this pomade. This is my only pomade in my collection, and this is from Chris Anna and Cosmetics, and I have it in the shade medium brown. I have already hit pan. I showed you guys that last year, and of course my camera's not focusing, whatever. I've already hit pan in that really deep hole that you guys can see, and I'm actually close to hitting pan again. This is helping me realize that pomades and brow products in general take a very, very long time, to use up. And so I'm happy that this is my only pomade. I have a couple of brow powder kits and then some pencils, but depending on the length of time that I have to do my makeup depends on the brow product, because if I don't have much time, it's a brow pencil. If I have time, I'll probably use this because I'm aiming to finish this one up, but I also like to use my brow powders when I have time as well. Next I have this ColourPop blush, and this is a neutral blush, very neutral everyday blush. I am close to hitting pan on this, very, very close. Okay, I need my camera to focus now because this, okay. There you go. You guys should be able to see some ridges, hopefully, towards like the middle part of the blush. I use this, let's focus her back. Okay, there we go. I use this every day without fail, and the ridges are starting to get deeper and deeper. I don't know what it is, but I just really wanted to hit pan in this blush. I got this at the same time that I got my bronzer from this line, and I killed that bronzer. Killed it within like a month, and I hit huge pan for me, and then I had to put it away, and I don't know, I just wanted to hit pan in this ever since that. So until I hit pan, I'm focusing in on this product. And then I'm also focusing in on this bronzer. This is the e.l.f. Blush in Always Spicy. I have been using this as a bronzer ever since I purchased it. Obviously, I've been testing out other bronzers, so those kind of interchangeably stop me from using this. But if I don't have something that I'm testing out, this is the bronzer that I'm using. I can very slightly see the rings. This is a hard pressed powder, not in a bad way, in a very good way. So it's going to take me a lot of use to get through this product. I can see my wear if you look on how high the product is. I can see the wear, let alone I can see like very minute imprints of the pan. So I'm definitely aiming to get those out of my collection. Just some other things. I actually finished this. So I finished this concealer that I was focusing on. This was the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Stick Concealer, and I had it in Deep Neutral 15. This was sent to me in an influencer box, and I finished this up pretty quickly. I actually used this as like a base concealer before I put on my First Aid Beauty Hello Fab Avocado Concealer, and now that I look at it, this baby has pan too. I don't know if my camera hasn't been focusing at all today, but this has pan. I can see gaps in the concealer, so I'm very excited about that. I have a lot of concealers open, unfortunately, right now, so I want to go through them. This is a really, really good concealer, and I would recommend this. Very hydrating, and decent amount of coverage. I'm never the biggest person when it comes to coverage, so don't ask me, but yeah, that is something. I also am kind of focusing in on this CoverGirl Last Splash Amplified Primer. I'm pretty much at the end of this primer. Not very much product is coming off on the brush anymore. It's a good primer. I do prefer the one that I had before. It was the Maybelline Voluminous primer. That's been my favorite primer thus far. It's the only reason why I bought this one, because I wanted another primer because I thought that one was impeccable. So once I get rid of this one, I do have like a travel size high-end primer, and then I most likely, depending on how I feel about that one, I will go back to my voluminous primer because I really, really enjoyed that. Winding down, I have two primers that I'm focusing on. These are the primers that I focus on when I am wearing makeup. I have been slowly starting to put primers on even when I'm not wearing makeup, because I have a lot of primers, and they also will help to reduce my makeup, and they don't, not my makeup, they help to reduce my oils throughout the day, and they don't look weird without makeup, so that's why I can use them. But these are two of my oldest primers. They're my Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Base and Mattifying Base. I am pretty much to the end. I'm gonna bend them both back. So that is where I am on my Makeup Forever, on that smoothing one, and that is where I am on my mattifying one. I actually apply more of my smoothing one than on my mattifying on each application, and I forgot to put them on today because I was just so eager to get ready on my recording. But these are two primers that I can see myself easily finishing this month, and I'm very, very excited. I want to get through my primers because I have a lot, and yeah, I'm very excited to get rid of these two babies. I think one of my last things that apparently I'm towards the end of it as well is my Wet n Wild Natural Finish Setting Spray. This is a setting spray that I purchased thinking that it could make my skin look more natural, even if I was wearing a mattifying foundation. I've thus realized that that is not the capabilities of that spray, so I've just been using it kind of like a Fix Plus, just to depowder my face and just to temporarily set my face. I typically only use this as a setting spray when I am at home and I'm not planning to leave the house. If I'm planning to leave my house, I use one of my Big Daddy sprays because that ain't gonna do it for me. But I think that's it. I think I've gone through, I mean, I'm not really panning this. I'm just using this. This is my MAC Extended Play Giggle Eyes. That's the only thing that I've been using lately on my lower lash line. So that's something. I've also been focusing in on this mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume. But I typically only have one upper lash mascara open at a time. So those two I'm not really focusing in on here or there, but the other ones I am strategically focusing on because I either want to finish them or I want to hit pan. And I just thought it would be fun to kind of tell you guys what it is, because I know you guys see my project panning and those items may not have the best wear and the best progress right now, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm getting progress in other things in my collection, even if they're not in project pans. And I think that's something that you guys should do too, if it is something that you want. But I think I've rambled on enough. I've found enough products. These are all products that literally sit on my like makeshift vanity situation. And yeah, as always, y'all, it has been real. Peace.